And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going ahead nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all, caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wrap down the middle. It's Fields. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Caught near the sticks. It's Hicks. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the completion made. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Wilcox. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. A fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that will give them the lead now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The shotgun running play call. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense is spread all over the field, doing a pretty good job here, keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
And the Cowboys pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside view. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. looking for 6. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Cowboys looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, clearly you'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a 3rd down pass here.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cole. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Scanning the field, it's Wilcox. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Throw it off the run pass option. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything.
first down. The pass rush closing in. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Wilcox. Caught over the middle, it's Ford. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up for the first down at the 41.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
When that pass rush got in there in a hurry, great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41. First down here for this offense.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide end. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Back to throw. It's Wilcox. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Oh, and it's dropped to Schmitz for a big play here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. All of a sudden, that fun, explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To the air, it's Wilcox. That's caught. It's Ford. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A quick throw to the right. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep the
pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. Zips it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Wilcox. Trying to get the throw off. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area. And the official's going to call intentional grounding here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's fourth down. Now the offense is set up with a short field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. They draw first blood in this national. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on third and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's wide open. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. He's got it in the open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And the Cowboys are in the red zone now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Fields. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Wow, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Back to pass. It's Wilcox. Fires quickly to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle made after a big gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To the air, it's Wilcox. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense made it reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Makes the defender miss. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Cowboys trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. 1st down and 10 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's... To throw, it's Wilcox. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cowboys pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here we go, seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to...
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Fields. Has the first down and still going. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
time to pack your bags and start your journey down the road to glory. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Back to pass, it's Wilcox. Finds his man, it's Norman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Norman. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively?
He's got it at the 15. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guy.
Running room in the middle. At the 30. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got it. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Bussey. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Right on target this time. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Looking for the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Aggie! The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
That's good for a fighting.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. Snagged in the middle, it's Haynes. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Grabs it inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And this...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice...
He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Wilcox. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. On the run, still looking. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. Quarterback adapting. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Haynes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Here's a heat. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Wilcox. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep...
Time to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're...
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Wilcox. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. He's got 47 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Into the end zone he goes. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wilcox. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Finds a little space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Third down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their...
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Bussey. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast.
Touchdown, Aggies! Snagged in the end zone to get. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to throw, it's Wilcox. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets past the marker. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This time on target. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Smart move to get down with the slide. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A quick pass to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the...
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Unloads to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
No, and those are those where you're...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind, but listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Turning it on! They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
That's good for a
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Quick strike through the air for the score. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up. And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. Wants to throw on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Aggie. Fired in. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10.
Keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling.
Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. He's got him this time. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's first and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. From the red zone, looking for a space. Catch in the middle, it's Norman. And they're going to score again. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think
tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Georgia Southern Eagles. And the Dukes will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia Southern's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's French. Fires to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Eagles getting set on 1st and 10.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Played it aggressively, went and got the sack, way to respond.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So James Madison's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really...
Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires on the move. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Scanning the field, it's French. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Georgia Southern in a hurry. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man down the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And if I'm the running back, I'm like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Back to throw, it's French. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Sanchez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Dukes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Plows through the defense. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball. And
the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's French. With the catch, it's Gary. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your...
Breaks into the open. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds his tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Oh, they're after him! And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Looking for a man. It's French. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Sanchez. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Lets it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Looking downfield, it's French. It's caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. He's got him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got it in the middle, it's Sanchez.
you run the slant route day one. And this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
To the air, it's Barnett. Takes the easy completion. Turning it on! And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And back to the air on second down. Got a man.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Buys a little extra time. Going right and going deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
To throw, it's French. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Corrals it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. To the air, it's French. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense,
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a third down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Snags it quickly on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They'll go right back to the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That brings them to within 1. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum. Oh, it's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Back to pass, it's French. Flips it out on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. They take the lead with the 6. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Out of the gun, looking to throw. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Get it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Dukes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Dropping back, it's Barnett. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running behind that left side. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's French. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Dallas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's French. This time he's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Fires to the big fella.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
On third down, going up top. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Dukes moving quickly to the line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Dukes are flying down the field.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They're down to the 32-yard line on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. The AT unit on the field. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give as they work on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw. It's French. That's caught. It's held. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Handoff from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.